Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Binge Loren, the Amazon Princess. Last time we left we had, shit, I've forgotten his name again. Emotional Dark Elf, in trouble again, and he's shown his demon form, and now we're fixing him up. He seemed to calm. They stared at each other, the hot sand burning their skin. Finally, he looked down to tend to an arrow stuck in his leg. He ripped it apart from his skin without a second thought. Stop. Let me. Saren used his healing magic on Mesfit and the arrow wound closed. After it was tended to, they were enveloped by silence again. It was clear that Mesfit could easily escape again, and would. I can't let you leave. Then kill me. Saren swallowed. No. Without being threatened, his demon side was not claiming him, and he seemed so completely normal. At least, as much as any troubled soul could be. It did not feel like the right thing to do to kill him. Not when a loved one so dearly wanted him home. You will go back to Tobar, and you'll do as he says. Not yet. Why not? I am not done. Done with what? Saren could hear his name being called, now that they noticed he was gone. I must kill him. I must have his head. What? He has Saren hostage! Loren and the rest of the members crowded around the rocks. Amuki subdued and held Mesfit while Ray kept him in check with his crossbow. No, wait! Mesfit growled, tempting his demon instincts. Put away your weapons. His demon blood is triggered from self-preservation. Don't threaten him. Are you still negotiating with this filth? We decided to kill him. He said he will go back to Tobar if he does one thing first, right? Tell them, Mesfit. Amuki's grip loosened so that he could talk. Dromzak. Let me kill him and I will return to the desert. Who the blast is Dromzak? Whoa, the double-headed ogre? The what? The Etten that's been eating all the caravans lately. There's a juicy bounty on him. But why would we wish to claim the bounty? It has no effect on the Dark Elves. Tell us. They all looked to Mesfit for an answer. Sport. That was all he said, and it took everyone a long time to process it. You mean you're hunting him for fun? Not for fun, because he needs to. When a demon decides on taking blood, they must have it. This is likely the demon's blood to blame. If we help you kill Dromzak, you'll be satisfied. You'll see your father. Mesfit nodded with effort. Become bounty hunters. That is not what I consider myself. But I bet the gold will be really good if we get the bounty. We should kill Mesfit, but still, go hunt down the Etten anyway. He sounds interesting. Quiet, no. Tobar asked for a son, not a corpse. We will do what he wants and then take him back where he belongs. Mesfit. Saren was relieved that his mistress had made a passionate decision. Secretly, Mesfit would be too. The Dark Elf was kept under high guard. Saren shared responsibility with Ray to keep him in check. With the promise to hunt down Dromzak, Mesfit was obedient in hopes to finally quench his bloodlust. Okay. Where is he? Cyclopus? Yes. The moment they stepped on the Cyclops' territory, Mesfit shivered and then a smile formed on his face. The party eyed him warily as he stepped freely from them to take point. They weren't sure what to expect from him before, and even after Dromzak was slain. We don't actually have to kill everything we come across, do we? I will feel remorse taking any of these creatures' lives. They are cultures surviving on their own at no one's expense, like the Amazons. Except it's a known fact that these beasts are regularly attacking caravans, so they're not exactly a peaceful people.
He's right. There's a big bounty on Drumzack and other Cyclopses for a reason. Why should we feel bad for killing him?
He's found something. They all looked to Mesfit, tracking down the double-headed ogre. His walk turned into a run. Fearing he was escaping, they chased after him. A Cyclops stood up from the ground in front of Mesfit. This triggered his demon form and he morphed, but no time was lost as he immediately swiped at the creature in a melee attack.
He's attacking the Cyclops!
So much for not attacking first. They had no choice but to take the Cyclops along with him. Okay, so we have to use Mesfit. Let's put him in the front, because he's a demon, I guess. He's a demon, but he attacks with a bow. What? Alright. Punch. Okay, now I can attack. Fireballs, fireballs.
Try this on for size.
Try it on for size, why don't you? Ouch. Eagle strike. And I'm gonna eat him.
Let's move on.
Delicious. The Cyclops was dead, thanks to Mesfit's blood rage. Saren attempted to grab Mesfit, but the Dark Elf evaded him expertly. Does that look like a two-headed ogre to you? Mesfit did not reply. Only low growls escaped him. This fool is going to slaughter an entire colony only for some forsaken demon urge. That cannot happen. You hear that, Dark Elf? Are you still even in there? You're not in charge here. Mesfit flailed around. In the next moment they heard heavy footfalls and crushing noises in front of them. Two giant Cyclopses burst into view. Enraged from seeing their dead brethren, they both swiped at the party. Before anyone could react, Mesfit exploded a dark aura from him, warding off the beasts and keeping them from landing their attacks. He leapt into action, attacking them both. Okay, so I guess he's an archer attacker, so I'll put him in the back, take him out, and put him in the front. Good. There's so many. Too many to deal with. Sword. Yum, yum, yum. Knockdown.
Try me if you dare.
Hooray. Ow. Dora, no. Eagle strike. Knockdown. Here we go. Boom. Shake, shake the room.
What do you think of those fireworks?
You didn't use fire, Draco, you fool.
It's a massacre!
The Cyclops' bodies were piling up. We have taken many innocent lives this day. There is no honor here. These things are ruthless. They're just big game to me. Only the Etten, do you understand? Only him! Mesfit wrinkled his nose and started to wander off. Whether or not he heard or understood was left to be seen. They walked cautiously around the plains, hoping they would not have any more unwanted battles. The group was stuck in apprehension when they saw a hive of Cyclops standing in the distance. Mesfit saw them too. His stare was locked on them, and he was completely still. His breathing sped up. He then broke his stare and clenched his jaw. He then continued forward, ignoring the group. Everyone was impressed with a hint of self-control. Fortunately, they did not have to test it again, as the Etten was found grazing in the open field. Well, that thing is fucking terrifying. Jesus, thank you. Nightmares, here he comes. Upon seeing it, Mesfit snapped. He sprinted towards the beast with an otherworldly roar.
Help him kill the Etten so that ordeal will be done with.
They nodded at each other and rushed after Mesfit to battle the infamous creature. Whew! Alright, let's party. Shoot him. Punch. Punch.
Look at me.
Alright. Zapping. What was that? He did a switcheroo. He wasn't expected to be eagle struck. Boom. Seriously, what was that ability? It's just like I used. Alright, you know, in Demon. Just choke? Okay, bro. Oh, that's kind of awesome, actually. That's a cool finish. The two heads released two different dying breaths, and then one after another, they fell over, sending the whole body to the ground. Yay! Death! We did it. Auto assign. Auto Tradine. Mesfit was not done with it. He climbed on top of the corpse and continued to tear him new wounds. Those with the sensitive stomachs looked away in disgust.
He has fallen! That's the first part of dissatisfying bloodlust. This is the second part.
Mesfit's wild behavior calmed and transitioned into admiring his kill. His hands were covered in the Eden's blood. Saren lurched, watching the blood trickle down from his arm.
Is he done yet? Oh, please let him be done soon.
I'll let you know when to look again. The slating of his throat soon came as his demon features lessened. Mesfit, and not the demon, began to reappear. He looked increasingly tormented, until finally he slid off of the remains of the Eden. The hunger is gone. None of us will be able to eat for weeks, that's for sure. Mesfit's expression jerked as if he was struggling with morality of what just happened too. It's over now.
And now you go back to your father.
Putting his dark elf back into society was now the last thing in the most of their minds.
Will the cravings happen again?
I don't know.
Probably.
They were all silent as they took in the possibility. He can't just go back and live with his father after this. He needs to be put to death. That's your answer to everything.
Enough. I trust Saren in this decision.
Saren felt the weight of everyone's look on him. He lives. We'll take him back to see his father, but after that... Saren looked intently at Mesfit. There was only one solution. He has to stay under our supervision. Pardon?
Is that... safe? Are you sure about that? He would be your responsibility.
In his mind, killing Mesfit was out of the question. He trained headstrong younglings back at the Citadel, and they always matured with the right attitude. Yes. Unfortunately, I'm sure. Loren exhaled and confronted Mesfit.
You are lucky there is a person here to vouch for your life. We will not hesitate to take it from you if decide you're above our rules. I understand.
Yay!
Saren, make sure he is dependable and a functional member of this group.
Yes, ma'am. Saren saluted her as she walked away. The party gave Mesfit a range of looks from apathy to loathing as they followed her. His life had been spared one too many times, but Saren knew that he was one of the most important factors to keeping him away from his demon side. If Mesfit felt security instead of threat, then there was a chance that he could suppress his demon blood indefinitely. But that was going to be more difficult than Saren could have imagined.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I'll be a penguin's pedometrist. Well, that was interesting. So, where to go now? Pretty sure... Actually, you know what? You know what? You know, like, no, enough of your jokes, guys. Enough of you, the audience, messing with me, pulling my leg. This is gonna be the end of the episode. Yeah, that's right.
See you on the next Let's Pinch, Loren of the Amazon Princess.